Hi everyone, you're welcome to another episode of BCC Beyond Creative Conversation. Right here on this episode, I have here with me one of industry guru, Makenwa. Hi Makenwa.
Alright,
You're welcome.
thank you.
So introduce yourself to us, please.
I'm Makion Oshikoya. I'm a studio and lifestyle photographer based in Lagos, Nigeria.
Thank you. So we're going to dive into the question for today. So the first question is, do you see yourself just creating content or building legacy?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Do I see myself just creating content or building legacy?
Yeah.
So I think they both work together.
Okay.
Yeah. First off, I believe that before you build a legacy, I believe that before you build a legacy, you must have something to offer. So in terms of offering something, I believe that you must have a good content, first off, to start. And over time, when you see the trajectory of your progress, you can now start leaning towards building
Legacy.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So I think first you need a product,
Yeah,
and your content is your product.
definitely.
As a photographer, our content is our product. Right. So when you don't have a product, nothing you want to build legacy on.
Right.
You build legacy on a product. Yeah, right. That's a very good one. So the second one here, what impact do you want your work to have beyond money?
Beyond money. Okay, let's be very honest.
Okay.
I see myself not just as a photographer, but also as a business person. So when you're in business, money is important.
Very important.
Yeah. And let's be very honest. When I started photography, gears were more affordable than they are now. Right? So if you want to be a photographer now, I believe that you actually need money. So money is actually important.
Very important
as well. But beyond money, I mean, money even though money is important, there has to be more to offer aside from money. And for me, beyond money, I would say creating long-lasting memories, being able to freeze moments, genuine moments, not just, post like this, act your body, like real moments. I've had sessions where just by the clients looking at their images, they start crying, saying stuff like, I've never seen myself this beautiful in a long time. The last time I saw myself this way was probably when I was getting married and stuff like that. Just by seeing the pictures,
Just seeing the image.
moments also.
So I think naturally, as creatives, what we create is beyond money.
Right.
Because you see, on the system and the side of Africa we are functioning in, only few can actually pay the actual price of what we charge.
Right.
So when you say, do what we do we do it beyond money? Yes. For instance, now, I know some photographers that charge 500K for both photo, video, photo book, photo frame for wedding. Does that person doing it for money? My brother, let's be realistic. Wedding that you will shoot for money tonight, get on your system, edit for like 3-4 days before you start working on the delivery and all those things. That's beyond money. So we as creatives, our job naturally is beyond money. Trust me. It's beyond money. There are a couple of events that I've shot. In fact, we shot one this year, January. It's not based on money. It's based on, we like to showcase ourselves, what we have got. And sometimes we like to use client work to create content. So sometimes we take a couple of events that we take them because we want to use it to create content. There's
Likewise, the same.
Yeah.
Even as a lifestyle and studio photographer, there are some gigs you might want to really try this amount for, but knowing the personality of who you want to work with and you're pricing you down, you might just want to take it, knowing that, okay, if I did this person's job, this person is a lifestyle person, this person is quite prominent, taking this amount of money, if I do this person's job, there's a chance that I might be able to get even more people to book me. Now I am putting even more quality jobs and quality content out there for people to know what I'm capable of doing. You understand? And over time, I just believe that money that you're actually looking for might not come from one person, but with the influence of one person, you can actually generate even more money.
You get
person.
you get
Yeah. So I'm just trying to
Yeah. You know, before this episode, in the morning, before we are shooting right now, I had vendors meeting online with a client. And you know the amazing thing, what we charge them, because planners, we give planners discounts. Yeah.
Right.
The discounts we give them is very, very high. But the reason why I felt like, okay, let's shoot this wedding is because the couple are not Nigerians, especially the groom. The groom, I think he's a German person. Is it German? Is it German? Yes. So, and I feel like such image will help my portfolio to grow. And if I tell you what I even charge for the job, you will be surprised. But at the end of the day, there's one thing. I want you to see me like an international photographer and not just a local person. And that is why.
That's also like a strategy.
Yeah, I want to shoot someone. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And, you know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
What can come from there?
Yeah, that's
I even get a book.
I don't want to go deeper. I almost say something I'm not supposed to say on air, but let's just leave it there. So the third question, if your creativity could speak 20 years from now, what would it say about you?
Okay. What would it say about me? Sorry for the way I answer my question. I don't like going direct. I like going around.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
So in 20 years, first off, let's start from the moments. Every time there's always a trend, right? Say for instance now, you are shooting this way. There could be a trend maybe in the next couple of months or couple of years, and then you're shooting differently. It doesn't mean that what you are doing now doesn't have any meaning. But over a period of time, trend changes. So coming back to the question, what do I intend my work to give after 20 years?
From now.
I want you to, when you see a work that I did for you 20 years from now, I would want whoever that I did the work for to see growth. Like comparing my work from 20 years ago to now. I mean, I'm barely 10 years in the industry. But if you had gone through my works from probably 5 years ago to date, you would have seen a lot of differences. You are seeing cool growth. Yeah. So in 20 years, I want you to see growth. I want you to see good memories in capture. I mean, long time memories and all of that.
That's good. You know, one of the things I always try to retain in my pictures is first originality.
Right.
Because I believe that as everything is evolving every day, something will remain originality.
True.
And that's why you see that many of the contents that are flying more out there now are original content. Because you see, at some point in our life, AI is going to take over. Where you just speak to your phone, then give it prompts, then it's going to set up all of these things, and you put it online and people will watch, and people will be blessed, and people will learn a couple of things from it. But I like originality because that is just me from the beginning. I would like to retouch our images, we like to grade. While some people will tell us we use much grading, probably because of the kind of lighting we use to shoot when we are shooting. But trust me, I like to retain the originality. You know, we've had a couple of messages that you shot our wedding 5 years ago. My sister is getting married. I got a DM on Saturday. A bride I shot our wedding 4 years ago reached out to me and said, my sister talked about our wedding in a family meeting, and immediately I said, P-weddings.
Wow.
And then there's one bookings that we got outside of Nigeria. We're working on the project right now, and the lady said one of the reasons why I'm coming back to UP is because you shot my sister's wedding 2022, and still the picture looks as though it was being shot recently. Originality. Yeah, I didn't really change the client. I just make sure that the picture that broken is a mistake. So I just make sure that the image comes out clean and good. So I believe in the next 20 years, one of the things that is going to be for us as creatives is our old jobs will be more matter than the new jobs. Because the new jobs will be more of AI. Don't forget. So our old jobs will be more like
more original.
There will be more like images you can put in a museum for people to go and see, because because such opportunity to produce such images might not be available anymore.
Just the same way you go to museum.
Yes,
you see
to watch all those old things. So
Yeah.
don't be surprised tomorrow now you see P Media Museum come and watch images that have shot 20, 30, 40 years ago. Trust me, it's happening. And it's something that is possible. Yeah. So if you are creative out there, I'm giving you an idea you can buy into here. So the fourth question is, what would you tell the version of you that just started? Because I noticed, you know, when I checked your page, I noticed that you just started one or two content like that. Yeah. So what's the version of you that you just started? Yeah.
So I started photography. I actually didn't know I was meant to be a photographer. Well, I think I said that already in my own personal stuff. Yeah. It started from taking pictures for my sister. Yeah, taking pictures, and then I finished from University of Lagos. And if you are familiar with federal universities in Nigeria, there are always strikes. So there was a particular time we went on strike, and then I was just home. I was just chatting with her. What can I do? This. And she just said, this one you like taking pictures. Let me introduce you to one of my friends. She was a makeup, I mean, she's still a makeup artist. I know makeup artists and photographers, we work together. Yeah, definitely. Which was able to introduce me to this guy. So I would always go around it. And I started building interest in it. And photography happened. And here I am today. So going back to the question, can you repeat again?
What would you tell the version of you that just started?
So when I started photography, thinking back now, I started with what was available. Yeah, there was no pressure to use mirrorless camera or f1.4 lenses or
f4.2.
That is that. So I would start with what is available. That is my sister's farm basically. And eventually my dad helped me. He got me a Rebel camera. And from there I started growing. I started buying my own personal gear, upgrading.
Thank you to your dad.
Don't be you dad.
Don't believe that in the chat.
So yeah, and that was, I have my 1.4 lenses, I have my 1.2 lenses, I have several camera bodies and all of that. So if I were to tell myself beginning, like starting all over again, I would say work with what you have.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's good. I wish some of us have parents that can also support us too, and buy us camera, buy us gears, all those things. They always fit. I don't know. How does that feels like, man?
Well, so
you having someone, I know you don't depend on them actually, because I know that you're very, very hardworking. At least we've known a couple of time now, and I've seen, if you're not hardworking, I would know definitely, but I've seen you put a lot of work into whatever you're doing. You've done at least several shoots since. So the feeling here is always sweet. So how does it feels like?
Well, for me, I am among the privileged ones, so I have like supportive parents. And when I say privileged, not just me, across all my siblings, I have 5 sisters. I'm the only son.
Wow.
So it's not a thing of, well, maybe because I'm the only son. Yeah.
Maybe that's why you are gentle, not like us. Street beaters.
Well, so all my sisters, younger, older, they are into the creative world.
Wow.
We find the makeup artist, we find the fashion designer. Wow. I told you my younger sister made this.
Yes, and I actually like this. What's her brand name?
Styles by Riola.
Wow. Yeah. I'm going to patronize her, and if you're out there, please make sure you patronize her. This is actually very, very nice. And the amazing thing is not too expensive. So she's going to make like at least 3. So I'm doing free adverts for her now, so that she can.
I'm very sure she would appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you very much. So make sure you patronize her, please. Yeah. And I'm going to tag her in this video.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, so it's been like that across all my elder siblings.
Okay.
And when they say, they want to do this, they try as much as possible to, with a little research. I'm not from a buoyant family, but we're taught contentment. Everything we have, know how to use it and know how to multiply it. So from the little they were able to give my elder siblings, I saw them multiply. I remember my elder sister at the age of, I'm talking about 15 years ago or more, if not more, at the age of 17, 18, when money was still valuable, monthly she was doing over 100,000 naira. I'm talking about when 100,000 naira Probably at this point, the 100,000 naira will be probably equivalent to 2 million naira or even more at a very young age. So with what she had, with what she learned, with what my parents could give. So the same applies to me. My dad got me a camera that was 18 to 55 mm. A kitchen is a small tiny body, and see what I've been able to convert to make out of that.
Very important.
So yeah,
you see, it's one thing to have a supportive parent. It's another thing to make sure you utilize the opportunity that's been given to you, because it's actually very, very. See, don't take advantage of opportunities, because it might not repeat itself. And you know, people that said the opportunity come but once, they know what they're saying.
Right.
But you see, wisdom is profitable to direct, and you need to make sure that you utilize the opportunity being given to you, because you see, he could they could help him to get all those things, and he could feel relent and I have supportive people to take care of me and all those things, but still he's a very, very hard worker and a very passionate person, because I've seen most of his work, I've seen what he has done, and I know what he can do. And you know, I can tell you that he's a very, very creative person, because whenever I see Makinwa's picture, I'm like, oh, when we met on a casual thing. Hi, what's up? We exchanged contact and we started seeing each other's status, follow Instagram on Instagram, and I could tell you that he's doing excellently well.
Thank you.
Like, if you're looking for headshot lifestyle, please make sure you patronize him. Yeah. So the last question, what does success look like to you now compared to when you began?
Let me let me go around. Okay, so success, I believe that success is the definition or meaning for success is different for everyone. Yeah. For some people, success is just, let me be able to feed myself 3 times a day. And then it can change. When they are able to feed themselves 3 times a day, it becomes, let me just be able to open the fridge and just see a lot of food in the fridge. And then it changes. Then it becomes, maybe I start buying in carton. So it changes. That's what I'm trying to say. And when I was starting off photography, success to me at the time could probably mean, let me just have 5,000 followers. I don't arrive. Don't see that K. Don't use 5K, 10K. You'll be like, hey, I don't arrive. And then over time, I have almost 20K followers. I don't even care. You understand?
It's not by followers.
Exactly. You understand? So it changed over a period of time. And now, what would I say success is to me? I would say success to me now, in this particular phase I'm at, would be impact. Being able to impact people positively. Being able, not just in photography, I kind of do some other stuff. And I tend to relate to even younger people than I am. I'm very young. I'm not old. But I tend to relate to even younger people. And at every point in time that I get to engage them properly, I always try to leave them with something that will probably fuel them to want to do more. So for me, I would say success to me now is, say your crew. I feel like you're a successful person, because at the moment now, I don't have this amount of crew at this point. So being able to impact people, having 4, 5, 6, several people to work with me, to grow, watch them grow. I think you have things like, and maybe you have 3 weddings in a weekend. I've heard, oh, you this thing, you go and do this, you this thing, that's. I feel like I would say you are successful.
Well,
And at the end of the day, it's not just for yourself, it helps them too. Because they now get to see a vision for themselves. They want to be like P. They want to grow and become even successful as you are. So that's me at this point. I would say impact, growth, and yeah.
So I want to say something here. It might look dynamic, but let me say this. Success is multiple failures, you not giving up.
That's
Because you see, at every level you get to, they are failure for each level. You know, I was in a meeting with my mentor, billionaire mentor, in January, and he said something. Very striking. He said that at the level of money you want to function in, you will lose such same amount of money.
Interesting.
I lost about 5 million naira last year. This one did not work. We put money here. In fact, year before I lost about 10 million naira that I tried to put up delivery services, delivery. If you check online, you're going to see the logo and everything online. And at some point, I was crying. And when he said that, it dawned on me, you said you're a billionaire, you will lose. You get what I'm saying? So he said, at the level of the money you want to function in, you will lose the same such amount of money, either to learn or something. Because you see, in business, Nigeria that we are, especially in Africa, we learn on business.
Yeah.
So most times, that's why we lose all those money.
Right.
So it's normal. Yeah. So success is, for me on this episode, is multiple failure you refuse to give up on. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about cool now and everything. We've had several experiences about cool. Right. And you see, I decided not to give up about it because first, me deciding to have cool people that works with me is not just people that want to work with me so I can make money. It's impact.
Right.
Impact. That's why I don't have staff. I have people. I have team. I have vision helpers. That's what I have around me. And, you know, God has always used them to help the vision, and we're growing bigger and better and better. Yeah. So thank you, Makinwa, for having you on this show. If you are to say one word to any creative going through hard time at this time, what's that thing you're going to say?
One word.
Just one word.
Perseverance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You hear that?
Perseverance.
Very, very important. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Really, really appreciate you. So if this episode have actually helped you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Very important.
Also subscribe and share to your friends. Really, really appreciate you for watching. God bless you.
Thank you.